Okay, guys, I am coming on here today to tell you a few reasons why you may be struggling to lose weight. So, I'm going to start off by just saying it may be because of the reasons I had, which was I had a toxic overload. I had imbalanced blood sugar, I had imbalanced hormones, and I had a lot of inflammation in my body. And all of those reasons are going to stop you from losing fat or losing weight. And I would say, in my opinion, within my studies, the number one thing that is causing you to hold on to weight is because your body thinks it's safe to hold on to that weight. And so your body gets into this toxic overload from the food you eat, what you're around, your mentality, what you put in your body, what you put on your body. All of those things can cause a toxic overload because of all the toxins and the chemicals and the additives and artificials within our food, within our products that we use every day, within the air, within the environment, within our water that's unfiltered, literally everything. And so your body, it has gone on for so long, trying to detox itself and get rid of those. But when you're constantly adding more and more and more toxins, your body meets a resistance and it wants to give up, and it's tired and it says, okay, I'm done. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm done. And so you no longer are in that fat loss mode because your body wants to be healthy. Your body wants to be thin. It wants to maximize its healthy functions. But if you are not fueling it properly, it's not going to be able to do those things. And when it meets resistance, it's not going to be able to do those things. And you have to reset your body and get it back to its basics so it can maximize its healthy functions. And so a little bit about toxic food, processed foods that have been altered from their natural state. They have been added with artificials, salt, sugar, fat, things that are addictive, things that make you want to come back and eat them. But they've also been stripped of their good nutrients, their fiber, their water, their minerals, their vitamins, their phytochemicals, all the things that real plant foods have. And when you process a food, you're either adding something bad to it or you're taking something probably good away from it. And so when you do that to food, it is altered in its natural form, but your body was originally designed to intake it in its most natural form. And so when you're altering it in all these different ways and then you put it in your body sees it almost as a foreign thing. And when that happens, inflammation happens. And inflammation might be a good thing, say, when you get a sore, but when you have chronic low-grade inflammation, that is not good. That is constant inflammatory signaling going on all the time. And again, your body is going to meet resistance. Another thing with processed foods is, all the extra calories that are added in by all the fat and the sugar and the salt. All of those calories added up over time. If that's all you're eating is processed foods, you're constantly getting in enormous amounts of calories that your body was really not designed for. And so I like to give an example, like a bag of chips. Those have been altered so much. What is left of them? Processed crap, salt, sugar, fat. And you can sit there and eat the whole bag, but your body is still going to be nutritionally, meaning the nutrients you get from food, starving. And so you're constantly hungry. You're constantly reaching for another snack. And if it's not whole foods, organic, plant foods, natural foods, your body's not going to be nutritionally satiated because it's not wanting fake food. It wants real food. And you're not able to, lose the weight or get rid of that inflammatory process or all those toxins if you do not change the way you're eating and doing things within your environment and changing how you're putting food in your body. So then I've got processed foods. That's probably a reason why you're not losing weight. The underlying things going on of inflammation, elevated blood sugar. So when you eat processed foods, they can elevate your blood sugar, and that causes a cascade of things to happen. So when you're constantly elevating your blood sugar, you're actually doing some bad with your hormones, because when your blood sugar rises, your insulin rises. When your insulin rises, your leptin rises. These are all just different hormones that signal in your body that affect the way you eat, your appetite, how you store fat. And when you're constantly having your blood sugar elevated, it's a roller coaster. And what that does is it turns on your fat storage programs. It tells your body to store more fat. And again, if that's happening over and over and over again, you're gonna meet resistance, because those hormones, insulin and leptin, they're very necessary in a healthy body. But when they've been disrupted for so long and they meet resistance, they're no longer doing what they should be doing for you in a healthy body. So getting rid of inflammation, getting rid of the toxins, and balancing your blood sugar. The best ways that you're going to be able to do this, guys, is eating whole foods, things that have been grown in nature. They have not been altered. They have not been stuffed or man-made with artificial ingredients and things that really are poison for your body, okay? That is how your body sees them. It reacts to them the same way it does to, external stressors. And your mental state really has a profound effect on your ability to lose weight as well. Because if you're constantly in a stressed out mood or a depressed, down mood, your body gets into where it feels safe in that situation, and it can turn on what you would call your fat storage programs. So best things to do: get rid of the processed foods, get rid of the crap. I once heard something that was like, what is processed foods? And it was calorie rich and poor or something like that. I'm like, straight crap. It's poisoned, you guys. Eat more whole foods, eat more fruits, vegetables, legumes, beans, nuts, seeds. Fill up on those things first, you guys. Crowd out the bad guys. Use non-toxic products, because it's just as important of what you're putting in your body as what you're putting on top of your body. Your makeup, your skincare, your hair products, your personal care products. Try to get the safest and cleanest products that you can. And I'm going to tell you right now, I use Arbonne because they ban over 2,000 chemicals and ingredients in all of their products. So if you need a more clean everything, Arbonne's gotcha. Eat organic. If you eat meat, things like that, get the organic, because if you don't, or if you don't get like the free range grass-fed, they're going to have the most pollutants and hormone disruptors and all the bad things. And so go organic, please. Balance your mental state and just try and be calm and get out of that stress state. Meditate, get out in nature, take deep breaths like I need to do right now. Just get your body, that is going to be what's best for your body, is getting it back to the basics. It's simple, you guys. This is what our bodies are designed for. Our bodies have not changed from the beginning of time. It's the way our food has been made is what has changed, and our bodies are just trying to adapt, and it's too much, and we need to go back to basics. So if you have no idea where to start, how to eat more whole foods, how to cut out processed foods, let me know. I can coach you through our 30 Days to Healthy Living program that is all about healthy living and eating whole foods. That's a really great option. And if you're not into that, you don't want to go that route, and you are just like needing some guidance and some coaching, we can do that too. But take a look at what I said about those things and figure out what you need to change.